Hello once again. I might stop checking this every time, but I don't know. Turns getting so long, I'd hate it if I didn't check it. And then I was just talking to myself for over an hour. Only to find out that none of it was recorded, and that was another turn loss, and that would be absolutely unacceptable, wouldn't it? It is Klavicus. And we're up to turn number 47 of my hour. Yes, you can come along. You've been along for the ride, so it is our EA Pangaea Let's Play. So, as you can see, we've still got plenty of time left here. But I'm again the last player, except for Abyssia. Now, Abyssia is actually waiting on some Diplo for me, which is the only reason I'm actually logging into this now. I was going to wait till tomorrow to do it, because as you can see, probably down here, you know, it's like 11 o'clock at night, which, no, fair enough. For a gamer, that's not too late, but I've been out of the house since 7 in the morning, just go, and I've only really just gotten back, and I told Abyssia I'd have a look. I've got to get back to him in enough time for him to be able to make his turn. So we'll have a look at the turn, and then we'll just go from there. I'm not sure if I'll finish it now. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I guess while my caffeine is still kicked in, maybe I might just finish the turn. I might have some Diplo that I need to do and stuff like that as well. So we'll find out. Just having a quick glance. It's good to see that nobody's attacked me. So Arco hasn't launched any attacks on me. So it's really just some battles that I've got. So 4. That was more than I seem to remember. Well, that's good. Anyway, so we've got Evo. So that's our E042, which gives us the rain to fight Abyssia with later. Even though, you know, he's our friend at the moment, but we're just about to be enemies. But maybe that will be after Agartha. So research and conjuration complete. Is that It's only conjuration 3. Well, so what does that give us? Bugger all. I mean, we can summon some like lesser elementals and stuff, but at this stage in the game, you know, lesser elementals are, well, they're marginally better than our crappy troops, but they're not as good as our sacreds. And you really want to get Conjuration 5, where you can, you know, summon full-size freaking elementals and stuff, and I can start monster boring people with my excess nature gems, if I have excess nature gems. And I think I also want to get Alteration 6. What was I thinking I want to get Alteration 6 for? Can't think. Maybe it wasn't Alteration 6. Maybe I am tripping out. Yeah, don't know. Maybe it was actually Alt 7 that I wanted to get for like Marble Warriors, Mass Protection, Creeping Doom, that sort of stuff. Yeah, I can't really make much use of the rest of that. Anyway, so we got some research. Ladinia successfully empowered herself in water, so that's good. She can start making some of those water capes or cloak of the sea or whatever it's called. We'll make one of them. So Mother Oak has been dispelled. Earthblood Deepwell has been dispelled. Well, fair enough. We could, potentially just cast them again, like not too in not too much time, probably. I wonder how much they chucked into that to dispel them, because, you know, there was an overcast. There wasn't a massive overcast. They probably just guessed like a medium overcast, or they guessed that I wouldn't have overcast them too much. Anyway, so Silenis has been twice born. Has cast twice born. It's interesting that these are separated by my Silenius' ritual. I wonder if that's one player, this is me, and this is another player. I'm not actually sure how the messages turn out. probably overthinking things, because here I'm attacking and then think people attack and then I attack, but maybe that goes in province order. Who knows? Who knows? So they've yeah, these were very targeted spells, obviously targeted at my gem generating thingy-bobbums, and you know, like, I wonder if people banded together to even get those gems to do that. They wouldn't have had to, you know, like, I hadn't cast them with an overcast or anything, but I do know that a few people were, yeah, a little bit frightened of my gem generation, my gem income. That's the word I'm trying to think of. All right, so we've got a battle in Anphalia, so this will be some more another horror. This isn't really looking good. This horror is probably going to just absolutely destroy all of these. We've seen this all before. You know, especially when the horrors are fear causing as well, right? Like, they don't even have to beat them in a proper battle. Koro didn't find any magic sites in Andreas. Shrokels found 6. Anos captured 7. You know, this is really bugger all. I have been thinking, so we'll get back to that. So I've been thinking maybe I do want to start patrolling at the bigger fort, where there's going to be probably more population, because like a few things, like the number of blood slaves that you get depend on a number of different factors, and one of them is the population of the province. You know, like the more population you got, the more young versions there are for you to capture. So, you know, I don't really have forts in you know, very province-rich provinces. So maybe I should change the provinces that I am patrolling in. So we'll have a think about that. There was a battle in Tarim. So this would be my big army coming up against here. There's not really much to see here. What? Why are they not shooting the barbarians? These guys are insane. No, I haven't scripted them, right? So, because you can't script them, because they're, what's the word? Undisciplined. But they should have just shot the barbarians, and the barbarians would run. They don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I would have had way less. You know, the barbarians killed 6. I probably wouldn't have lost anybody if they had actually just shot the barbarians rather than shooting the commander. There's a battle in Sinkhole Swamps. Yes, so this is number 10. And this is this Hinom's scout? This is interesting. Interesting. Oh my gosh, are we actually going to watch this? Whoops. Quick battle. So that was Hinom. Avite Scout against a Scout of Archocephaly. This is interesting, right? How did it, like, 2 scouts having a battle, and then there's this one where Abyssia then comes in. So this is where I said that I knew that they were going to bounce, I believe. But I didn't mention anything because I'm a prick. But Abyssia was talking to me and he said that he managed to kill some hellspawn. But it's probably only just one hellspawn. Let's have a look. I think he was pretty happy that he managed to kill a hellspawn. But I didn't see a hellspawn. I'm losing my mouse. Where is my mouse? Sinkhole Swamp, but no, a hellspawn did die. There was a battle in Rivia. What was that just? Is this a boar? No, Pangaea attacking independence in Rivia. Oh, yep, this is me pinging the throne. Holy fudge balls. It's not exactly the easiest throne to get. Let's hope that my harpy anyway is battling Rivia. I'm just going to take a picture of this so that I've got it later. And I love how like the commander is up here, as if it's like they're actually commanding, but really it should be like the Solar Serpent and the Flame Spirit. Maybe the commander would fit in, maybe down here above the slingers. There's a battle in King's Tomb Desert. And I shouldn't have any trouble at all, just stomping right over them. Don't leave any survivors. Good. So... Oh. Sorry, I just had a moment where I tripped out a little bit, but then I realised how... Oh, we can't. There's battle in Belmar. Oh yeah, so this was actually an accident. I did not mean this to happen. And I have apologised to Hinnom for this. Hopefully he doesn't cast more swarms. I don't think I've got him. Yeah, I don't have him script to cast more swarms. I don't want to cast more swarms because I don't want to use any more of his gems up. Like he clearly doesn't need to. You know, just one swarm, just to stop people. No, he's casting another swarm. Didn't I have him on attack? I'm sure I put him on attack. Fudge. I'll have to check how he's oh, please don't cast another swarm. That's painful. Okay, let's actually go to this province right now. Let's have a look at his scripting. A closest, yeah. So this is the super annoying thing. Is it I should have had him on well, no, because if I said attack closest, see, I would have thought attack closest, you know, attack. He shouldn't cast any more spells, but I think like if you're only up against like a few enemies, they kind of just ignore your scripting. But they did the rest of my scripts, so I don't know. I should have gone conservative magic gem usage, but I just wanted him to literally go up there and hack and pack people to bits. Anyway, Hinnom was like, "What did you attack that for?" And I was like, "Yeah, sorry, dude. I didn't actually mean to do that." So, what should I do with this guy? I mean, Hinnom is basically laying claim. Well, he's laying claim to, and maybe rightly so, like this, because they were Hinnom's first, so they're not really mine to attack. I do want to mobilise this guy a bit, so I guess I'll sneak him in there. He should be alright. should be alright. It should be alright. Maybe I'll sneak him in here. I'll sneak him into this one because then it's like he's much less likely to be found out. Okay, what else is going on? An unexpected event in Pangaea. We got some 8 astral pearls. A brigand leader has emerged in the province in Marathon, uniting robbers and leading them on daring raids against tax collectors. So this province is already being harangued by a wild boar as well. So that's just downright rude, isn't it? Yes, these are new ones. Let's keep reading there. Old Forests, a lab gained, and Udug the Azure Mage, and 2 Azure Initiates, so that's pretty good. Let's go to that. So we've got this Azure Mage, giving me 2 blue, which isn't, overly great. And we got some shitty kind of steel. No, I mean shield is actually pretty good. Pretty good, but Earth Magic level 1, cost 5. Nothing overly special there. Probably the best thing I can do with these dudes is use them for their research for now, and pull them out against Abyssea when they attack. So I will just chuck them all on research for now. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. I always do this. The defenders of the fort in Nofria are repairing the fort faster than we can tear it down. Yeah, that's because we've only got a couple of main ads there. We started to destroy the gate in King's Tomb Desert, but work is going very slowly. We need more men or much more time to succeed. So that's that. Well, things are going to change a little bit once this whole load gets there, and by the looks of things, everything can get there. So, and these are just little raiding parties. So I want to send these raiding parties out as much as I can. So let me have a look. So yeah, Tartarus can go there. Ifrin can go there. And unfortunately, so I guess Tartarus and Payan can go there. And let's just see where they are. Yeah, those two. And Ifrin can go down here. I'm happy with that. And these dudes can go here. And these dudes, well, maybe not all of them. Chronocles, I wanted you to construct a lab. Damn, we can do that cheaply, eh? Now, it's going to be in my best interest to spread my dominion as much as possible, so I might do something a little crazy. It's not actually really that crazy. And I'm also going to construct a temple there as well, this turn. And then I'll grow a temple next turn. Anos can move by himself up there. So am I happy with... It's not the best of armies. No, I wasn't in... But I don't think there was really much in this fort, so I'll do that. Have I done all this? Nearly. Parched Expanse has killed 13 brigands, yes, but we still haven't found the boar. And that's right, I've taken all of them out because they actually make patrolling worse. And there are troops of poison plains. They're starting to starve. Okay, so that's not good. Because that is also a stupid plainy thing, and it's got even less So I really need some of those endless wine bags. Urail, can he carry? He can't stack, but he could probably make it there in one turn. So that makes about 140. Supply usage of 230. So yeah, I'm going to have to jiggle some supply around to make this work, unfortunately. So I'll have to, well, I guess while I'm looking at it right now, that's what I should do. So Urail, man, there's like no. So I'm glad that I still got my gift of health up. I'll just be able to get I'll be able to get my Mother Oak up again next turn. And I do have a crap load of water gems that I really don't want to use. I don't really have much use for them, right? So I could turn these water gems into. I kind of feel if I kind of just want to cast them again, like ASAP. But I'm thinking I need to, do a bit more of an overcast. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, forge magic items. So she can forge her robe of the sea. It's annoying that I need to use a dryad doing this. So like, what is her research? That's 17. We do have these dudes down here, but they're only. I can give him a robe of the sea next turn, right? And then he'll be able to do this kind of forging for her. Ooh, sugar. Unfortunately, if these people stay here, they are going to get diseased, aren't they? Plague water stream. Let's see, I don't think I'm going to get any plague water stream. Spreads disease, 3%. So there's a 3% chance that someone will get a disease. So I don't know if that's per person standing there or just that one. It's probably per person standing there. So that's like is that a 9% chance? Not really. I don't. Percentages are all messed up. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe a 5% chance to turn that someone's going to get a disease. Let's have a look. Who else do we have here? We've got Tinkerbell with a map move of 18. Maybe he can ditch his, or maybe he can carry a couple of virgins around with him. No, I don't know. Maybe he can ditch his virgins. Maybe he can hold one of these and so Tinkerbell. So Tinkerbell can't make it there in one turn with a map move of 18, but they can make it there with a map move of 22. Okay, that is a tad frustrating because it means that I can't get my can't get what I want there quick enough. I guess Hyads can, but he's only got 18 as well. We could give him. Okay, we can give him some beats of the messenger. In fact, I wouldn't mind if we've got Tartarus. So Hyads should be able to go there. Okay, so we're getting an extra 100 supply. Yeah, 100. So we're getting extra 100 supply coming in here. So it's like we've got 196 supply, and we've got 230, so we need to lose 40. If we lose 40 supply and don't have... Okay, so these guys only use 28 supply. That's pretty good. Only using 28 supply. Although, you know, this dude's got a 40 supply bonus, so they actually use 68 supply. 68. So, maths is not good at this time of the night. It's not good at all. Basically, I can't move everybody in here. Like, I don't want my dudes to get diseased. Like, these dudes are already starving, so I guess as long as they move off to, oh no, wait, these dudes are already starving. These guys aren't. Are they now? These guys are alright. Fudge. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating. Okay, I'm getting confused. So there's going to be 196. I've got 230, so I need to lose 40, basically. But if I want to use that, I want to lose 100. So I want to lose 100 supply from here. I mean, easy enough. I've got a whole bunch of stupid main ads that I don't want. So I could turn Peyrus and Amidon back to there, I guess, or they can go down here, as this is going to become like a little another little place for me. So they can go back, they can go down here where there's plenty of supply. These two, oh, it's only this guy moving up, actually, because he's building a temple. That's right. Well, we should do something like that. But then we can't. But we should do something like that. We should get those dudes involved. So that's 68 supply. This is negative supply. That's right, because he gets a bonus. So this is going to be. So this is going to be 68 supply. So that's 68, and then 72. 72, 78, 100, 128. He's gone back, I believe. 128. 100 and... Did I say 128? That'd be like 100. That'd be like 201 if I said 128. 201, and we're only going to have 196. So that is not good. Maybe I should get a calculator out or something. Let's do that, eh? Calculator. Where can I chuck this? I've got a calculator on my phone, actually. Let me have a little look-see. I have no idea where my phone is, and I'm sitting in here in the dark like a true gamer. So let me have a look. I'm sorry about this. I'm sure this is like, you know, super interesting, getting a blow-by-blow account of me looking for my phone, because I found it, because I'm too dumb to be able to like add stuff together. Okay, let's me do do this again then. So we've got 68 coming from there, and we have the micromanagement in this game. I mean, this is why I can't play blitzes and stuff, because it just so 41 to 73. So that is 100. That's 186, and we're going to be able to handle 196. So that is all a-okay, I believe, as long as you rail. Yeah, it should all be a-okay. If it's not, then it's not good. So, and Payries is going. Oh wait, what? Yeah, Payries, Amidon. Where are they going? What? I think Payries is meant to go here, yeah? Amidon is meant to go here. Fadmon. Oh, so is it Fadmon and Adonis that I'm moving back? No, see, I don't want to move them back. I'm very glad I checked. It's Payries and Amidon. These dudes I want to go down here. Fadmon and Adonis and Methone I want to go there. There we go. Okay, so I think I've got this. I think I've got this all sorted out now. So they can go here. These guys can all move off. I'll make sure that I am doing something stupid. There we go. Okay, good. Okay. And there, they can just wander off. Unless I do want to get Tinkerbell involved. I think I might get Yeah, I think I'll get Tinkerbell involved. Because he's going to have a much better effect. Because he's going to push out my Dominion. Whereas Hyads is just going to do absolutely fucking nothing. So Hyads can stay there. Tinkerbell can move to there. And they're moving to there. They can control move to there. What have I got them scripted? Not ideally, let's be honest. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. I won't give him any earth gems. Like, I'm thinking maybe I should give him some earth gems, but now I'm feeling like I don't have many earth gems. Yeah, I definitely want to cast my Earth Deep Bloodwell again. So this, I'll do it next turn. I'll get like an extra 12, and then I'll do it next turn. Unless, I don't know. I mean, I've got so many of these other gems that I just like legit don't use now. Now, per coat was going to build a lab there, so I need to not recruit something that I'm recruiting. Give him enough to build a lab, and that's going to allow us to get those Crystal Enchantress or something. Is it a Crystal Sorceress? That's going to give us Air and Astral, and that will be great because I can use more of my Air gems and go Astral searching, and then Astral you can turn into other stuff more efficiently, because it's just 2 Astral can be turned into any other gem, where it takes 4 gems to turn into other things. Unless like there are research things that you can get that can make some alchemy more efficient, but I haven't focused on them at all. So Hippo Bar, he can have one of them, and he can research. So Ladinia, as she's forging, she can have one of that. That's going to save me some gems. There we go. So Silenius, so he is twice born, so he's going to come back as an undead white, and I think he can come back with even like more death knowledge than when you left, something like that. He can go down there and continue his site searching. So we've got a Gina here. They can research. We've got Automedon. He can, so, let's have a look. So, my population is not even, I mean, that's over 9,000. That's, yes, that's bugger all. And that's bugger all. Okay. This, you know, this. So this one here is probably a good place to get my, my blood hunting done then. And we've even, you know, we've got little armies, so I'm going to move Shirokles up here. Damn it. Well, it'd be good if he could have some, Boots of the Messenger too, right? Exit. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I really need to be blood hunting in provinces with more population. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, like this place here, like my capital, does make me a lot of money, but at the same time, yeah, I need to get some blood slaves. And so we'll blood hunt my capital. We'll blood hunt here, and we'll blood hunt here. So he can go for a blood hunt. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, he can blood hunt. And I can forge another sanguine dowsing rod just to make my blood hunting a bit more efficient. So Dimnos, he can search. Anos is moving. Dina, okay, and we don't use really any supplies. So what do I want to do with Arco? So Abyssia has said to me that I could basically have first dibs at jumping on Arco. You know, the thing is that I haven't really brought much mage support with me. And I don't. Like, yeah, like these are just meant to be like little raiding parties. You know, it's not. But looking around, what's Abyssia going to use to jump on Arco? Not much, really. But I've been kind of, I've been like kind of sneaky with using my mobility in my little raiding parties. I've just basically just been able to sneak, like a lot of land, without even really having to fight any big battles. So, yeah, I don't know. Ooh, Council Sages. We'll recruit Lawmasters, but we need a lab for that, I believe. Got Barbarian Lord, but yeah, better Barbarian. What else we got here? Waterfall. This is a pretty good province. I'm liking it. Ah, that reminds me. Any of my new provinces, I should chuck some. Oh, except for this one, because I'm going to move out of that one. I should chuck some province defense in it. So we got Phenofia. Well, I can't even do that one either. And Terim. we'll chuck 5 in there. And I've also been thinking, this is caves too. You know, I could just, you know, very well have just cast like the summoning from underneath here. It's just, yeah, like the caves on this map, like they're not. I mean, they are kind of obvious caves, like when I think about it. But I'm just like, I'm making a cave sign with like my hands. You guys can't see it. I'm just like, you know, big obvious freaking caves in the side of mountains. But I guess I'm like pre-made, like, you know, like maps and stuff. You get that sort of stuff going on. If I don't jump on anything, can I just move there? I can. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, and I might not make up my mind just yet, because I would like to think about it maybe a bit more. Yeah, I'm going to think about it a bit more. And I did say that I was only going to begin this turn. So I'm going to go and have a think, and I will come back to this turn once I've, you know, mulled things over, maybe done a little bit more Diplo with people, and then we'll continue our turns. This is a good thing about having a long turn timer now. Mainly, you know, that, well, I guess two good things. You can intersperse Diplo with people and actually have time to get them to respond and all that sort of stuff. And you can also, you know, make sure that you can do your turn in a time at a time when you can have time to dedicate to it. And so I will have time to be able to dedicate to this turn tomorrow. You know, when it's maybe not midnight. Still probably a bit more that I need to do. I need to think maybe if I want to cast one of those rituals again. Want to start summoning some stuff. Anyway, yes, I'm starting to fade. It's midnight and, well, it's 11:35 and I'm fairly buggered. So this is Klavicus signing off for this one. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. See ya.